Good evening. Welcome to Hot Mess Issue Today, the hit. Please like, follow, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Today, I have on the sports mask, and the topic is the Women's World FIFA Championship. First, I'd like to start with the U.S. women. Two-time defending champion trying to go for the threepeat, and they can't even get through a 5-goal shootout. Now, during the game, you got the whole team, you know, being defended by the other team, and, it's harder to score goals. But the shootout is just one-on-one. One player against the goalie. And you're the defending champions, and you can't make one goal. It's crazy. United States, all the money that they put into sports, put into soccer, let alone being 10, 20, 30 times in population of a lot of the other countries that's still in it. We have everything. All the fields, we have all the equipment, we have all the endorsements, we have all the money, we have all the sponsorship. It's, three-peat. It shouldn't even be this time in history where it's never been done by the United States, or any of the top countries, top tier countries that have the financial resources to have such powerful teams. It just doesn't make sense that, three-peat hasn't been done. But at least this day and time, and the United States has the opportunity to do it. And, they can't bring it home. They can't, they had enough players that did have some experience at that level. Yeah, of course they had some new players, some rookies, but they may have been rookie as far as competing in the championship, but they weren't rookies as far as playing soccer. Most of them, they still been playing, most of their life. And they're on this stage, and, you got 5 players trying to score a goal one-on-one against the goalie, and that's where we failed. That's just crazy. Doesn't make sense. And so they're out, and I just don't see them winning 2 in a row for a long time to have another opportunity to win a three-peat. Then you have Lauren James. Lauren James, at the end of the game, she decides she want to step on the back of a Nigerian player while the player is on the ground, not even defending her or anything. She just gonna step on the back and make a egregious foul for no apparent reason, at the end of the game. And now she's suspended for 2 games. So she won't be back until the finals if their team, if England can make it to the finals. And so if they don't make it to the finals, then everybody's going to point at her as being the reason why, making that stupid foul at the end of the game. But it's just surprising to me, soccer, they lately having this dispute about the women being more exciting and the women not getting paid as much. But the reality of it is, it's still not on the same level as the men. You know, a lot of some of this stuff about gender equality as far as sports can be decided by letting them compete against each other and see what happens. You know, um, if maybe not the top men's team would have played, say if they had a ranking and you say, let's start with number 20, the 20th ranked men's soccer team played the number one and number two ranked women's soccer team, and let's see what happens. And if you start doing something like that, maybe we can get some kind of scale to show maybe the fourth or the first best women's team is equal to maybe the fourth or fifth or whatever it is men's team. And then they can make that scale of payment accordingly. And then if the women's teams get stronger or the men's teams get weaker, then the pay scale can change and fluctuate accordingly. But just to flat out say it's equal, it's just not. You know, the men, they go harder. They do a lot more acrobatic, athletic playing of the game. And so, I'm not saying it should be like it is now financially, but it still should be men getting more than the women right now. But, a lot of these sports, we need to try to get some gender versus gender competition to settle some of these disputes about how the pay scale should be. Because 100-meter race is the same for a man, it's the same for a woman. Well, let the top woman run against the number 10th ranked man and see what happens. But at some point, the number one man should run against the number one woman and let's see what happens. But we gotta do something to show why the inequity exists versus just talking about it. And I think the world and I think the sponsors should support it, and they would support that competition wherever you can have some controls, especially like track, especially like soccer. It's not completely contact, but it's some contact. But it's a lot of endurance and a lot of skill and strategy. The same with tennis. The same, maybe not so much with basketball because it becomes physical. But it's other sports, diving, fencing, all of these type things, where we could have a man versus a woman competition and just see what the end result is and then start to base the pay scales off those results. Well, this has been Hot Mess Issues today, The Hit. Please like, follow, and subscribe to my YouTube channel.